Hello, welcome to the Love Yourself Healthy podcast. I am Melanie Lillis, eating psychology coach and nutritional therapist. We are going to be diving into the realm of all things health, yet talking about them from the mind, body, nutrition dimensions. Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. Today's podcast is going to be about something that is really close to my heart right now, and that is self-love. So I know for many people, the idea of self-love might create an image of tree-hugging hippies or, arrogant, up-themselves people. But when we talk about self-love, we're talking about a few things, such as creating a healthy and positive mind frame, choosing specific parts of your day to focus solely just on you, and doing little habitual practices that will help you stay grounded, compassionate, loving, and forgiving. And all of which will not only help you, but will also see effects in your relationships, whether that's with your friends, partner, children, or even your work colleagues. The foundation for any healthy relationship, whether that's yourself or others, starts with self-love. And that's why this is so important for us to talk about today, because self-love not only feeds your soul, but your spirit and your emotional well-being as well. The energy of how you feel about yourself, your focus, and your spirit can either be a strong attractor or detractor of what you want and need in your life. Okay, so when I say self-love, what am I actually talking about? One of the greatest myths about loving ourselves is the notion that indulging ourselves is a way to give love to the self, meaning by giving yourself an extra bit of cake, you are loving yourself. By going out and buying yourself a present, you are loving yourself. Or by overindulging in naughty foods, it's an act of kindness to yourself, as if to say, just let go for one night. And in reality, these activities are nowhere near providing ourselves with self-love. They're a kind of form of self-abuse in a way. They certainly are not going to lead to a sense of long-term fulfillment or happiness. They're only going to leave us feeling empty and wanting more. The reality is that most often these feeble attempts to make yourself happy are at best a form of temporary distraction. So it's even more likely that loving yourself in this way will ultimately lead to feeling worse than you did before. Overindulging yourself in a weak effort to feel loved is like giving too much candy to a spoiled child. It's just going to backfire. So what's the solution? The key to loving yourself truly is to give yourself that which uplifts you, not just for the moment, but for long term. I want you to think about this question. What is it that you really want? The key to answering this question is to go past the clamoring desires of your ego and personality, which are never going to be satisfied. Instead, the secret to your ultimate happiness is to travel your soul. Your ego personality is always going to want more. As soon as you give it the donut, it wants the chocolate. When you buy it the shoes, it begs for the boots. Sadly, our ego just wants the next thing, but our soul can be satisfied. So loving your soul and honoring your spirit is ultimately the only way to truly love yourself. And you honor your spirit by listening to it. What is it that your heart desires? It's amazing how the simplest things can bring you the greatest and deepest happiness, like spending time with a child or a friend that you truly love can make your heart so full. Cuddling your pet that you love can fill your essence with a sense of deep peace and calm. Hiking through a forest and taking in, the sounds and smells of nature can delight your inner self. Even holding a newborn baby or feeling the gentle breeze against your skin as you stroll along the beach, it can uplift you like nothing else. And music is truly the language of the soul, and it's a way to connect with your deeper self and others. Closing your eyes and listening to music can elevate your being to new heights. Ultimately, what your heart desires more than anything is to feel your connection with all of life, to give and to receive love, to share your passion with others, to inspire and to share your gifts. This is what it means to love yourself. Loving yourself isn't as simple as stuffing something into your mouth or pulling out your credit card. It's holding your own heart as you challenge yourself to step into your dream. Loving yourself is going beyond all the fears that have held you back up until this point. Self-love means asking yourself, why not, when it comes to going for your dream and encouraging yourself every step of the way. That dream may be having children, being open to a new relationship, or repairing an existing friendship or marriage. It might be taking the first step towards creating your own business, or even just signing up to start a new hobby that you've been wanting to do for ages, or something that puts you out of your comfort zone. Loving yourself is having the courage to feel your feelings, and even those ones that aren't so pretty, and without judging them as well. It's holding yourself when you're feeling sad, angry, lonely, with the utmost love and respect, just as you would a best friend. Loving yourself does take practice and a strong resolution, but it's the willingness to pick yourself up when life throws you a curveball, and even when you're hurting, lifting yourself up as if you were truly your own best friend. And it's just reminding yourself day in, day out of how strong you are. It's breathing and sitting patiently instead of raiding that refrigerator. To love yourself is to whisper into your heart, I love you always, as you gently direct yourself to the next right action in the mystery of your precious life. Loving yourself will also attract the most pure relationships and friendships. An interesting thing happens actually when you know who you are, or when you understand what's important to you and the value that you bring into a relationship. It's that others realize it too, and they adjust their standards to meet your standards. When someone is disrespectful, or if they're not a fit, you're able to walk away with your confidence intact. You realize that by leaving behind what isn't for you, that you open a new door to what is better for you. And this is when you realize that you have self-love. When you reach high self-actualization of loving and respecting who you are transparent, secure, even in your insecurities. And this translates to you attracting relationships that are healthier, more pure, and more loving. So as we know, self-love is about really trying to feed that soul purpose. And I have a little activity for you today. I want you to get out a notebook and I want you to write down, what is my soul asking for? And I want you to write down little things that make you happy, little things that make you calm, things that you can do in your day, whether that's in the morning, in the night, that are going to make you feel content. Obviously, we all have a very busy life. We have lots going on, but everybody will have a spare 5 minutes in their day to check in with themselves and to really understand what it is that we need to include in our life that's going to help us feel more confident, help us feel more beautiful, help us feel more in our own bodies. What that means is so many of us are checked out of our bodies. We go about our day, we kind of put food in our mouth without kind of knowing what's even in it. We kind of exercise, but we're not really there. We're just thinking about the exercise to be over, and we're going through our day at such a fast pace. I want us to really embody our bodies. Now, if you haven't listened to my podcast about embodiment, please do. But this means understanding how we feel. This means connecting again with the food that we're eating. And this means doing things in our day that make us happy. If you want to feel more confident and beautiful, do things that make you feel more confident and beautiful. What that might be is a face mask at night, taking 5 minutes to have a bath, doing a face scrub to make your skin feel good, or creating a nighttime routine that is putting on beautiful candles and some relaxing music just before you go to bed. You need to figure out what it is that you want to feel, what it is about your life that's going to make you feel better, that's going to make you feel loved, more confident, more relaxed, and then do little things in your day, even if it's one little thing that is going to help you achieve that goal. Now, if you are not sure where to start with self-love, then have no fear. At the moment, I am currently creating something super excited, which I have not shared with anyone yet. So you are the first to hear. Congratulations to you. I have created a new brand. It's called Bear Cross Brave. So the way that is spelled is BAREX, the letter, and then BRAVE. So follow me on Instagram if you're not already. This brand is focused around creating self-love, body acceptance, and confidence in women. Bear stands for loving and accepting your raw, natural self. And brave stands for being your true self moment after moment, day after day. Within Bear Brave, I am creating a 28-day self-love program, very exciting, that will help you on your journey to achieve self-love. So in these 28 days, you will learn copious amounts of strategies and practices that you can take into your everyday life. These are going to help you on your journey to understanding what your soul desires and what practices align with you that help you to become this happy, passionate, and nurturing being. Now, a little extra thing that I am creating. So not only am I creating a self-love program, I'm also creating a necklace that will be sent out to those who want to do the program or who just want a symbolic piece to wear on them every day. Now, I know a necklace might seem a bit random, but for ages, I was sitting on the idea of creating a physical product, as all my products are online and nothing was physically in someone's hand. I had some amazing ideas come up and ones that I hope I can create in the future. But I got drawn to creating a necklace because it's something that for as long as I can remember, people have been buying them as sentimental gifts. I mean, I remember I purchased a necklace pendant for one of my best friends about 6 years ago, maybe even longer. And still to this day, she is wearing it. And the necklace that I am creating, I want to be symbolic and I want it to be a statement piece that will be a constant reminder to you to practice self-love. A necklace falls right where your heart lays, and it is something that you can feel resting on your chest each and every day. Every time you feel it or every time you look down on it, you're going to remember to say one extra nice comment to yourself, or to take a break from your busy day to breathe and take a walk, or even to sign up to that dance class that afternoon because you just feel like having a bit of a laugh. I want this necklace to be something that people wear on them forever and is something that has an emotional attachment, a soul attachment. I truly want to change the way society treats themselves. I want young girls and teens to be kind and loving to themselves instead of hurtful and judgmental. I want us as women to be a role model for how we should treat ourselves and how making time each day to spend on ourselves is not selfish, it's necessary. Having this necklace is going to be like being part of a club, the I Accept My Body Club. The more people in the club means that more people will know about the club and will also want to join the club. The bigger the club, the wider the message can spread. Let's see how far and wide we can spread this message. So if you are interested in being part of a movement that will not only benefit you, but will benefit women all around the world, then please head over to the Bear X Brave Instagram and follow my page. I will be releasing details of the program and the necklace in the next couple of weeks. Again, you guys are the first to hear about this, and I couldn't be more excited about creating something so special to my heart. So yeah, head over to Instagram. It's BAREXBRAVE and follow and stay tuned for more details.
Thank you so much for listening. Please be sure to subscribe and follow me on Instagram at Melanie Lillis, or you can email me at lyh_podcast@outlook.com. I look forward to chatting with you all next week. Bye bye.